sorry about that, but I picked the wrong topic. I jumped on love. Love supposed to be later on, but it's okay. I'm gonna just do this one. When searching for peace and finding peace is very difficult, right? When you are searching for peace and you out looking for peace, peace is a very difficult task to find, right? Come with me. Hold on. Peace is a very difficult task to accomplish. I'm gonna tell you that much right now. Peace, peace is really difficult to conquer because peace is something that everybody wants, and people will stop at it nothing in order to get peace. It took me a long time to basically find peace, and it wasn't easy because being plagued with difficulties in my life, being plagued with obstacles in my life, being plagued with alcohol, being plagued with traumas, being plagued with being sexually assaulted, being molested, being saying that you're never going to be nothing in life. You didn't understand peace. You didn't know peace, right? You didn't know peace because peace was never presented to you. It was never presented to you because your environment in your life was never at peace. Everything was party, everything was active, everything was smoking and drinking, and life in our neighborhood was always and drink. It was always active. It was always at a point where there was no peace, there was no justice in our neighborhoods, right? So you learn and grow up to understand that there would never be peace in your life. There would be never no peace in your life, right? The only way you would get peace that you was taught it was through worship, right? Going to church and going through certain sanctuaries in order to find peace. But even when you go through there was never no peace. There was always chaos. There was always confusion. There was always something going on, right? Especially you as a child, you get older and older, right? We are taught that peace lies within inside of yourself. That's why I said they said peace is lied within inside of yourself, right? Peace has got to be something that you have to find. Peace is something that you have to conquer. Peace is something that you have to look for, right? And it's in a particular situation, in particular ways where you cannot find it. It hides itself. It cloaks itself. It does. And it's very difficult to find peace. This is why when most people pass away, people say, peace be on them. Now they have peace. Now they're not in trauma. Now they're not suffering. You know, you can find peace within inside of yourself. Ask yourself, are you at peace right now? Are you at peace? Are you at peace in your life? Ask yourself that. And when you ask yourself that, right, and you find the answer right now, I got somebody listening to my door. It's sad because, you know, being nosy, it is what it is, Is that at peace? You being nosy? No. That means if you are being nosy and you are listening to people, you're not at peace. You're not at peace. That means that you're focused on somebody else and you want to disrupt somebody else because you're not at peace. These are the things that I'm talking about. I am at peace. I am at peace. At this particular time in my life, I am at peace. And it took me a long time to get here at peace. So on my channel, it's my job to show you to find your peace. It's not going to be easy finding your peace. Some people may find peace in smoking weed. Some people may find peace in drinking alcohol. Some people may find peace in doing violence. Some people may find peace in and out of jail. Some people may find peace in buying clothes, being a spendthrift. Some people may be find peace in cursing and all these other things. You know, people find peace in different stuff, but that is not peace. Peace is tranquility. Tranquility is calmness. Tranquility is calmness. Calmness is being humble and content in everything that you're going through in life. I am content. I may be going through a lot of things, but I am content, knowing that I will find my peace, knowing that I was plagued with a lot of other things, right, in life that gave me the will and power to understand that I'm at peace and let the Almighty take the will as I go through problems in my life, which is really, really important. This is why you have to learn peace, because peace is something not given, it is earned. You have to earn peace. You have to earn humbleness. It just don't come overnight, you know? You have to endure a lot of traumas and depression in your life in order to get peace, to understand what his peace is. So when people try to come around in your circle and people try to violate you, you can understand and activate your peace. Peace is very, very important. Right now, at this particular time, I am at peace because you know why? I understand what I was up against. I understand what I was faced. And it was far worse than where I'm at now. I am at peace in my home. I am at peace on my job. I am at peace as I step out. I am at peace and one with myself as I exit in and out of my home. Just my everyday life activity. I am at peace. You ask yourself, are you at peace? And if the answer is no, go find your peace. And the only way you can find your peace is look them inside of yourself. Use all your tools that is at your disposal to find your peace, which is really, really important for yourself and your loved ones and your family. Because if you don't find your peace, you will start to afflict pain and suffering upon everybody around yourself because you cannot find your inner peace. And it's very, very important to find your inner peace. It may take you years. It took me 9 years to find peace. It took me 9 years to find peace. It took me being homeless. It took me getting off alcohol. It took me getting the right adequate job. It took me to going after my license, to bigger myself up, to taking an MTA test. It took me all that to find peace. As I was doing it, I was humble about it. It took me a long time to find peace. Peace is not something that's given, it is earned. And when you find peace, that means that you find tranquility and humbleness within inside of yourself. And there's nothing wrong with that. And once you do that, then you start to teach others how to find peace if they want to learn, if they want to learn. So it's really, really important that we do this as a people, as a nation, as individual, to find peace within inside of yourself, because then you could begin to start to live and exist. Do you understand that? Because a lot of things won't bother you because now you understand life. Now you understand situations, and now the decision that you make in life will be strategic, will be a chess move, not a checker move, but a chess move. You're going to learn from every mistake. You're going to learn from past mistakes so you won't make them in the future. That's really, really important. Peace is everything. Tranquility is everything. And you have to learn and you have to seek out peace within inside of yourself. And I just wanted to share that with you because it's really, really important because I am at peace. I am at peace. I am at peace when I walk out. I am at peace in my home. I am in peace in my car. I'm at peace in my job. I'm at peace in everything. You understand? Yes, of course I deal with situations, but I'm at peace. That's why I could walk gracefully through the streets of New York and anywhere, because I am at peace with myself, with tranquility in myself. And that's the most important lesson that I basically want to share with you and tell you, to find your peace. Peace, your peace.